Millions of Americans file their own taxes, but how many of them aren't taking full advantage of tax breaks and tax deductions that they qualify for but don't know about?
Hiring a professional can actually help you take advantage of deductions you may not even realize you're eligible for. A lot of times people think about mileage for work as a possible deduction, but we had one member that was commenting that she was required to stay up on the news, and because of that she was able to deduct her cable bill because she needed it for work.
Having a CPA do my taxes has saved me hours in time and probably thousands of dollars in taxes.
You want to find someone you trust and ideally develop a long-lasting professional relationship with. That way they know your finances and can help you if you miss deductions.
Folks should set up an appointment as soon as anything changes in their financial situation from the year before. It's never too late to educate yourself on what your situation is for that year. So anytime during the year is the best time to schedule an appointment. You need to make sure that you have the right documentation before you take a deduction. Never estimate or guess based on last year or prior year numbers. Specifically for 2012, make sure that if you're issuing a 1099 or receiving a 1099, that you do it correctly. The IRS is really cracking down on 1099 miscellaneous income, and you never know when you'll be selected for an audit, so make sure that the documentation you have is what you would be able to explain to an IRS agent.
You should also know that your tax attorney or CPA will take care of you in case of an audit.
Although it was an expense that I couldn't see myself necessarily being comfortable with, I went ahead and took the leap, hired a CPA, gave them all the paperwork, and it was such a relief at first. So my first reaction was, wow, this is nice. I'm willing to pay someone to do this for me. But then I quickly realized that it was an investment. He found things that I hadn't noticed. He told me and reassured me that I would never have to deal with the IRS, that in the case of an audit, that he would be the one going in between and just asking me for exactly what we needed to help get through that time. So don't be nervous about audits.
Many of us dislike the idea of hiring someone to do a job that we think we can do equally as well. But when it comes to taxes, the laws change all the time, and it's hard for anyone but a tax professional to keep up with them. If you think you might be missing out or paying more than your fair share, hiring a qualified professional may be money well spent. This is Ian B. Clark for News 46.